Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. On the hill here today, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor hauls it in for the out. One down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Victor Scott.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
So a man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill today, Eric Fetty.
Well, I'm interested to see how he
Leading off
utilizes
for
his
the
sinker
Mets,
to this lineup, Bert.
right
You know,
fielder,
it's not necessarily his go-to
Juan
primary pitch, but he
Soto.
does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off
Here's Francisco
for the Mets,
Lindor, one of the
shortstop,
stars in the win
Francisco
yesterday as he had 3
Lindor.
hits. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. And downstairs. Swing and a foul out of play. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. That
Ball
misses.
2.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Now 1
3-1.
missed. On the outside corner, and it's a full count.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 3-run homer. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, Luis De Los Santos. First offering misses badly for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
Left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Minaya back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. 1 up, 1 down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Late with the swing there. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Lifted in the air out to left. Taylor makes the grab. 2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That's down and
that's
in.
the ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Jesse Winker. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, it made it so comfortable
no
for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
On the ground to first. Sajazi takes it to the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 8th, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Cruz patrolling center field, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered way back there. And that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second of the year. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's fouled off. And now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one is inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show, NYC. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Michael Hellman.
Michael Hellman.
The pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Barehand grab, throw to first, and they get the out.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best-looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Lars Nootbaar.
So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Fly to left his first time. To third, De Los Santos. Zips it across, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
There's a line drive to left field. Into the dive, and he got it.
Now batting, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. One out, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
And next for the Mets, Luis De Los Santos. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Mason Wynn.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nolan Gorman. That's in there. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is fouled back. That one lifted to left. Taylor makes the catch, inning over.
Pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tank Hence.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Taylor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Jesse Winker. Grounded out his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And they'll do it again. And
That's
there's
a
a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one sliced foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And he grounds one to the right side. Gorman off balance feet. There's 1, and that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time.
Be right.
In the dirt.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two outs. In
Ball.
the dirt. 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jordan Walker.
Manaea back to work. And there's a strike. And that's a little high. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Pajes in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. The Mets leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
And here's the first baseman, Thomas Sajazi. And that's outside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Up the middle, Chisholm slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Soto.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt. In there safely. Soto into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Soto at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. He's trying for third. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and Freeman is retired.
Now batting, second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt.
0-2.
Down to second, but he dances back in safely. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We're through 5. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Pulls that one foul. And a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's down and away. Action in the St. Louis Bullpen, Matthew Liberator preparing to come on if needed. King getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. This to third, Hellman. To first, out. And there's 2 away. And here is
Now
Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 in this one.
Jesse Winker.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Gorman throws on to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. First pitch misses.
1-0.
On the ground to short, Lindor. Fires to first in time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like,
now
within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that is a foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. That's out to center field. Cruz settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco
Alvarez. The next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Over at first with 1 away. Way
2-2.
inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch misses way outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls.
Runner
2
at second,
strikes.
2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Minaya back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
That one hit to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the
Thomas Saggese, next up for the Cardinals,
Saggese.
has grounded out a couple of times. That's in there, and that's strike 1. The Mets leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Matthew Liberatore taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
52.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. John King up and throwing. Fernandez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. You've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And foul ball. Liberator, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2. That one missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. In the air, center field. Scott under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Luis.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Luis de los Santos. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
And stepping in for New York,
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Slice to right and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one off the mark, and it's 1 and 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Donovan brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the strike.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Line drive. This one could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it, and his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Chisholm throws to first in time. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Up the middle, base hit, and a run in to score. Runner at first with 2 away. Nolan Gorman now at the plate. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.